Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, going to be talking through a couple of my favorite plays on Prizepicks for today's slate for Sunday, May the 7th. I got a two-game slate once again for Sunday. Got an early afternoon game like we had on Saturday. Got the Suns and Mavs game starting at 3:30. I believe that's game 4 of that series, and then we have game 4 of Philadelphia-Miami. That game doesn't start till later in the night at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Again, I have 3 plays I like for today. All 3 of the plays I'm on for today, they're all coming in the late game, in the Heat Sixers game. So we're just going to talk about that game at least for this video. I'll probably have some plays that I like that I'll post on Patreon for the early game. I'll definitely take a look at the board more on Sunday, kind of figure out some more plays I like. But when I took a look at the board Saturday, the 3 plays that really stood out to me that I liked at first look all came in that Heat game. So we'll talk about that, the 3 plays I like in that game. Before we do, we can recap Saturday's plays. And once again, man, Saturday was a great day. Got another clean sweep, 3-0. On Saturday, we hit the over on Giannis points. Giannis had a huge scoring game. I think he finished with over 40 points. Only needed 28 from him, so that one hit really easily without a sweat. Steph Curry needed 26 points from Steph Curry. He finished with 30. That one was a little bit of a sweat. Steph had 23 heading into the fourth quarter, and it was looking like it was going to be a blowout. The Grizzlies were able to keep it close enough that Steph did come back in the fourth quarter, scored like 6 or 7 points in the fourth quarter to go over. So got another, or hit that pick as well. Got another hit with that one. And then the other pick we hit was Drew Holiday over 17.5 points. I think Drew finished with like over 20 points. I think he hit pretty early, kind of early in the fourth quarter. So wasn't much of a sweat on Saturday. We hit all 3 of our picks once again. Been doing really well in the free plays lately. We've gone 8-1 over the last 3 videos. Over the 9 picks we gave out over the last 3 days, we've gone 8-1. So hopefully you guys have made a little bit of money over this stretch. I'm still annoyed that on Friday, we lost the sweep because DeAndre Ayton didn't get 2 more points in the fourth quarter. But got the clean sweep on Saturday. Hopefully you guys were able to make a little bit of money. We're going to talk through the plays I like for today, guys. Just before we do, hit that like button down below. I always appreciate you guys checking out these videos every day. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. Hit that subscribe button as well. Again, I'm trying to upload these Prizepicks videos every single day for you guys. While the playoffs are still going on the days we have at least one game, I'm going to try and come up with a few plays I like each day. So if you guys have enjoyed these videos, hit that subscribe button. Also, if you're new to Prizepicks, you want to check them out, you can sign up with my promo code NOAH. If you bet player props anywhere else on another DFS site or maybe on a sports book and you want to give Prizepicks a try, you can sign up with my promo code. They will match your first deposit up to $100 when you do sign up with my code. But let's talk through the 3 plays I like for today's slate. So we're going to start off in the PRA category. Again, all of my plays are coming in the Heat Sixers game. First one I like, you probably can guess what it's going to be. We've been on this, I think, the last 2 or 3 games, and it's hit for us in back-to-back games, and I think the line's too low. Once again, I'm taking over 33.5 points, rebound, assists for Jimmy Butler. Like I said, this is a number that he's gone over now in 4 of his last 5 games. We've been on his PRA the last 2 games, and he's hit in both games. The only game he didn't hit was game 1 of the series against Philadelphia. He didn't hit game 1, but he didn't play at all in the fourth quarter. He played 30 minutes. It was a blowout. Jimmy got no fourth quarter run. Basically, in every competitive game so far in the playoffs, outside of maybe one, I think maybe like game 1 against Atlanta, I don't think he didn't hit his PRA that game, but every other competitive game where he's played his full minutes, he's gone over 33.5 points, rebound, assist. I mean, Jimmy Butler's just been dominating in the playoffs like he did 2 years ago when they made the finals. He's just been dominant. He's been playing huge minutes every night. His usage has been great. He's been getting a ton of opportunity. You can actually look at the usage so far in the postseason. Jimmy, to no surprise, has led the Heat with a 28.5% usage rate so far in the series over the last 3 games against Philadelphia. 28.2% usage rate, so his usage has been really good in the series. Usage was really high last game. I mean, you look at last game, the Heat lost by 20. They only scored 79 points, and Jimmy almost scored half of their points. He scored 33 of the 79 points that Miami scored last game. Had a 34.6% usage rate, played 38 minutes, even in a blowout. He lost about 2 minutes because of the blowout. He was on pace to play about 40 minutes. I think if tonight's game stays close, which it should, we're going to get 40 minutes from Jimmy Butler, and you can just look at the game log so far in the postseason. The dude's been crushing. He's been averaging I want to say 26 or 27 points per game in the postseason. He's been getting a lot of rebounds. His assist numbers, they might take a little bit of a hit down now that Kyle Lowry is back. We only saw Jimmy Butler get 2 assists last game, but he's just been doing everything, scoring, rebounding, getting some assists. I think this line is just too low. I mean, he's been hitting this almost every playoff game so far. This line should be like 37.5, 38.5 in my opinion. So I'm going to continue to ride this one over 33.5 PRA for Jimmy Butler Love it. I think it's one of my favorite plays for sure at first look of the at the board on Saturday night when I'm making this video. And then the second prop that I like is a points prop. This is one that I was on last game and it did not hit. It was one of my Patreon plays. I don't regret it though. I thought the line was too low last game, and I think it's too low once again. I like over 23.5 points for Joel Embiid. I know Embiid, so far in this series, I mean, we only saw him play one game, and that was last game, and obviously, he only finished with 18 points. But they said like he was going to be on a minutes limit last game, and he really wasn't limited. He played 36 minutes, and that was with him losing 2 minutes because of the blowout. He got subbed out with like 2 minutes left because they were up by like 20. So he was on pace to play like 38 minutes last game. I don't think Embiid's going to be limited today. I mean, he's questionable right now, but I expect him to play. They said he was going to be on a limit last game, and he played 36 minutes. Obviously, with the day to rest, you would expect Embiid to probably play more than 36 minutes or around that number once again if this game stays close. And we know the massive upside that Joel Embiid has. We know the usage he's going to get when he's on the floor. So far in the playoffs, he's had the highest usage rate on the team, to no surprise. Has led the Sixers with a 29% usage rate. Usage was a little bit down last game. Only had a 26% usage rate last game. But again, like that was his first game back from injury. Maybe, with this game, maybe he's a little bit more healthy. Maybe he plays a few more minutes. Like, I think as Embiid starts to get more run under him, he's just going to start to, feel better, start to get a groove. He's going to look like his old self. And Embiid, on the season, I know it's not the regular season, and I know these matchups are definitely a lot tougher going up against Miami, going up against Toronto. But Embiid averaged over 30 points per game during the regular season. Not saying that his points prop should be set at like 30.5 today, but I think 23.5 is too low, especially if we expect Embiid to play 36 to 40 minutes, which is what I think he plays if this game stays close. He only took 12 shots last game, but that was still the second most on the team, only behind Tobias Harris, who took 13 shots. He went to the free throw line 10 times, so that was great to see. He was drawing fouls. He was getting to the free throw line. Embiid's a great scorer. He's great at drawing fouls. Miami's a tough matchup, but I just think I'm gonna bank on talent here. I think this line should be like 25.5, 26.5, maybe even like 27.5. I know Embiid, first game back from injury, there's always some risks, and obviously I kind of took on that risk last game and it didn't work out. But I like it once again. I think 23.5 points is too low for Joel Embiid. I feel pretty good about him scoring, 24 or more points today. So over 23.5 points for Joel Embiid. That's the second prop that I like a lot for today. And then the third and final prop that I like is an assist prop. This is one that I was going to get on late last game, but I decided not to just because it kind of got added to the board late, and I wasn't able to get it in time. But over 4.5 assists for Kyle Lowry, I do like a lot for today. I know this did not hit last game. He only had 3 assists last game. But if you look more into it, his minutes, for one thing, were not super high. Now, that is something that I would think probably rises today. So Kyle Lowry only played 25 minutes last game, but I think he's probably going to play more than 25 minutes today. When Lowry was healthy in that Atlanta series, he was playing like 30-plus minutes a night, 35, 37 minutes. He had some games where he didn't get as many minutes. Like some games he played 31, 29, but those games were also blowouts. So I'm not saying we're getting 36 minutes from Kyle Lowry today, but I think we get more than 25. And if you actually look, even in those 25 minutes last game, he still led the team with 10 potential assists. And he only finished with 3 assists. So he got super unlucky to get 10 potential assists and only finished with 3 actual assists. That was just a super unfortunate. I mean, Miami, they couldn't make any shots last game. They literally scored 79 points. You look, Jimmy Butler had 8 potential assists and only finished with 2. Like everyone's potentials for the most part were high compared to what their actual assists were. And normally on average, guys are going to convert about half of their potentials into actual assists. So on average, when Kyle Lowry's getting 10 potential assists a game, he's going to finish with 5 assists or more. Obviously, last game, nobody on Miami could make a shot outside of Jimmy Butler. Lowry, again, only played 25 minutes, but the potentials were there. We know Lowry, when he's on the floor, he's going to facilitate. That's what he's best at. You can look at, so far this season, his assist percentage, 32.2% assist percentage during the regular season. Obviously, that leads the team, averaging over 8 assists per 36. Again, I'm not saying Kyle Lowry's going to play 36 minutes today, but this assist line isn't projecting him to play his normal minutes. Like when Kyle Lowry, when he was playing his normal minutes, his assist line was set at like 7.5, 8 sometimes. I think 4.5 is just too low. If he plays 25 minutes again, maybe he goes under, but I could still see him getting 5 assists in 25 minutes. I don't think he plays 25 minutes though. I think he will get more than 25 minutes today. I did even look at the rotation last game just to see, why did he play 25 minutes? So he played 6 minutes in the first quarter, pretty normal stint for him, subbed out, and then he did sub back in towards the end of the first quarter, played about 2 minutes to end the first quarter, so he pretty much played like 8 minutes in the first quarter. Started the second quarter, played 6 minutes, played about half of the second quarter, subbed out. Didn't check back in after that. So he played about 14, 15 minutes in the first half. So he was on pace to play about 30 minutes. In the third quarter, plays a normal stint, plays 6, 7 minutes in the third quarter. Subs out again, checks back in with about a minute left in the third quarter. So he plays, the final minute in the third quarter, and then he starts the fourth quarter, plays 3 minutes in the fourth, but then subs out and never plays again. So Kyle Lowry subbed out with like 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter and never checked back in. I don't think that's their rotation plan. I think that was just kind of like game script. I mean, basically Oladipo checked in for Kyle Lowry, and Oladipo played out those final 9 minutes in the fourth quarter. Is Oladipo going to close over Kyle Lowry every game? Probably not. That could have just been, maybe with Philadelphia having such a big lead, maybe they didn't want to risk it and bring Lowry back into the game. That could have been why he didn't check back in at all. I would expect him to play more than 25 minutes today. And again, if he gets, I think he has a very good chance of getting 5 assists if he plays like 30 minutes, which is what I would expect him to get. So like that one a lot as well, over 4.5 assists for Kyle Lowry. That's our third and final pick for today. So again, guys, these are 3 plays I do like at first look, taking a first look at the board on Saturday night. Over 33.5 PRA for Jimmy Butler, over 23.5 points for Joel Embiid, and over 4.5 assists for Kyle Lowry. Feel really good about these plays once again. Hopefully, man, if we could get another clean sweep today, that would just be huge. That would be our third clean sweep over the last 4 days if we can get this one. Feel good about these plays. Hopefully they can come through for us. But again, guys, I appreciate you checking out these videos every single day. If you have not yet, please hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button as well if you are new here. Again, if you're new to Prizepicks, you want to check them out, you can sign up with my promo code Noah. Prizepicks will match your first deposit up to $100 when you do sign up with my promo code. Highly would recommend giving Prizepicks a try. Maybe if you bet player props on any other DFS site, maybe if you bet player props on a sports book, you want to try out Prizepicks, use that promo code, get that deposit bonus when you do sign up. But good luck tonight, guys. Thanks as always for watching the video. Enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy your Mother's Day. Forgot to say this. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Hopefully we can win some money tonight. Maybe treat your mothers on Mother's Day. But again, guys, appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.